Guard is the United States Marine Corps West Coast of Pasadena. Now, they've been marching in this parade for more than 20 years.
Wow. Stationed across Southern California, the Musical Marines are led by Gunnery Sergeant Frank Hall.
Throughout 2025, the Marines celebrated 250 years of faithful service to our nation.
Now, my father served in the Marines, and their values were courage, honor, and commitment have influenced who I am.
And now, a word from our friend Honda, proud partner of the USA.
This is the last time. Dreams, proud partner of Team USA.
Here to celebrate America's 250th birthday is Mickey and Minnie Mouse riding in a vintage Main Street vehicle from Disneyland.
Yeah, now walking alongside our favorite Disney characters are over 50 military veterans who are now part of the team helping to create the Disney Magic.
For more than 100 years, Disney has honored, celebrated, and supported the brave men and women who serve our country in uniform. This is a beautiful salute to service and joy. Look at them.
Now here's the San Francisco Travel Association with the theme, Believe in San Francisco. Now they won this year's Extraordinary Award for Most Extraordinary Float. And Lonnie, I think the city brought all her greatest hits out today.
They sure did, Darren. We got the Golden Gate Bridge, the Painted Ladies, the Sea Lions. Everybody showed up today. This float is so realistic. I feel like I should pay a toll just to cross it.
I'm personally excited because San Francisco will make sports history in 2026 as the only city ever to host both the Super Bowl and the FIFA World Cup.
Baby, that city is booked and busy. Even the Sea Lions got season tickets. Now, this float is a beautiful reminder to believe in San Francisco and also believe in layers because it gets cold out there.
Bring a sweater, girl.
Check this out, Darren. 4 lions roaring and growing in perfect harmony. Now, that's what I call teamwork with raw power.
Can you get another roar? Rah, like that. So I see what you did there. Now, this is Lions International with the theme, In Harmony We Serve. Now, the cabin on the back of the float represents hope and rebuilding.
From health initiatives to humanitarian aid, it's great to see Lions and Leos helping communities like Palisades and Altadena recover from natural disasters. You can see why they won this year's Tournament Volunteer Award.
Homewood Patriot Band from Homewood, Alabama. With Chris Cooper. You have one more.
All the way from Alabama, it's the Homewood Patriot Marching Band under the direction of Chris Cooper.
With close to 40% of the high school in the group, this right here is the largest marching band in the state of Alabama. Today is their 6th appearance in the Rose Parade.
Now I think it's time to go street level. Joining us for her 3rd parade is actress and singer Presley. Presley, Happy New Year, girl.
Guys, Happy New Year. I'm so happy to be back.
You know, you look so good down there in that little sunshine. Let's start with you. All right, Presley.
Okay.
What's the vibe down there? The word, or you know, do you have a resolution for 2026?
Well, right now it's to stay dry, which I think but in general, I think it's just to be more present and enjoy the little moments. You know, I feel like the year flies by so fast, and I want to soak in everything, even the rain.
You definitely soaking in the rain right now. We all are. Now, I hear you're going to have some special guests as well, right?
Yes, I am. I'm going to be joined by some TikTok friends who got a behind-the-scenes look at all the events surrounding the parade. And I'll be live streaming on TikTok for the next hour, so make sure you join.
All right, thanks, Presley. We'll be checking in. Back in with you in just a little bit, all of her billions of TikTok followers. But right now, let's have a special look at the road to the Rose Parade presented by Visit California.
Years ago, the U.S. government decided to pave all of these meandering trails that were leading to nowhere and pave one continuous line from the east to the west.
Route 66 is part of America's national identity because from the Depression era until the 70s, it's how people traveled to California, to the West Coast, to the Pacific Ocean. As soon as people started having cars, Route 66 started coming west.
California epitomized the ultimate journey for those looking for a better way of life.
I can remember when Route 66 wasn't even paved all the way. Some of it was certain sections.
It's small town America. It's business owners just trying to make it. The people become family, makes it hard to leave, and it's just a different kind of beauty here.
The identity of Pasadena, the Rose Parade, the entire route that we know, Colorado Boulevard, is Route 66.
Here's to another 100 years. Get your kicks on Route 66.
Up next is the 2026 Tournament of Roses president, Mark Levins. Now, Mark has been a super volunteer with the organization for over 30 years.
Oh, that is wonderful. And Mark's family joins him aboard a fully restored 1967 Crown Fire Culture fire engine. That was before I was born. Originally used by the Pasadena Fire Department. I mean, I think it's still edible. You know, it's a piece of history.
I love that right there.
This next float is inspired by the beauty of Kenyan artistry. It's the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance with their theme, Giant Strides Together. They won this year's Grand Marshal Award for Best Creative Concept. You can hear the elephants.
You can't hear the elephants, but did you see that? The water actually sprayed out of the elephant's trunk, and those are real waterfalls. I mean, I was just so impressed by what the float designers are able to accomplish.
You know, this year the San Diego Zoo Safari Park will open their Elephant Valley, where guests will walk among the herd.
Now, as a self-proclaimed zoo nerd, and my son loves the zoo as well, you better believe I'll be first in line for that experience, because when wildlife thrives, all life thrives.
You so corny, but I love you. I'll allow it.
Cal Poly University's float, Jumpstart, is the perfect representation of the magic in teamwork. Students from Cal Poly Pomona and Cal Poly San Luis Obispo came together to create this beautiful harmony of nature and technology.
I actually got to see this up close, and I cannot believe that this is built by college students.
It really is, Lonnie. Going all the way back to 1949, Cal Poly University's is the only student-built float in the parade, and the float won this year's sweepstakes award for most beautiful entry.
You know, it's so great to see the next generation of creators, innovators, and leaders put their imaginations to good use.
Pasadena, California, riding his KC resident, John.
We are now looking at the Valley Hunt Club, the people who literally started the Rose Parade, riding in the flower-adorned carriages. The club president, John Babcock, and his family.
Oh, check out the horses pulling that carriage. So pretty. They're one hair flip away from starting in a shampoo commercial. They're so cute.
We should create our own shampoo commercial called Nay and Slay.
I love it.
Now, I got to pay respect to the founders, still rolling up like we just started the party, and we ain't going nowhere.
Not. Marking their 20th appearance in the parade, the next float comes from Kaiser Permanente with the theme, A Better Idea for Healthcare.
The float features nurses, physicians, and care teams providing proactive and preventative care, all while helping people live healthy, active lives.
Oh, I love our healthcare workers. That is teamwork. Up next, the Delphine Marching Band. Oh, Darren, this group did not just come to perform. They came to turn out the streets into a fiesta, baby.
I like that. They've toured across Europe, Asia, and the Americas, and now they're back for their fourth Rose Parade. 250 performers representing Veracruz with pride.
Honey, if your shoulders ain't dancing right now, check your pulse. You're not living.
Big sound, big spirit, big moment. The Delphine Marching Band. Vamonos. Our next equestrian group in the parade is Los Hermanos Baruelos Charro team, led by Ramon Baruelos.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. Now, right here in Pasadena, California, they grew up watching the Rose Parade, dreaming of the day that they would get to march through Pasadena.
And that day came with their first appearance in 2006. The team is proud to share their Mexican heritage, and I gotta say, this crowd is really enjoying it.
That's because they're doing it there, and they're such a great family. And I've seen them online, and now to see them in person, they did not disappoint. All aboard for our next float, the city of Santa Fe Springs. Their theme is a great place to live, work, and play.
Now, the float recognizes Heritage Park, a local landmark that showcases historical eras, including a railroad exhibit and a Native American village of the Tongva people who lived in this area for thousands of years. Now, they won this year's Queen Award for the most outstanding use of roses.
And now a quick word from Visit California. Whatever way you love to play, you can find it in California.
Play more really fun in the ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
Here he is, your 2026 Grand Marshal, Irvin Magic Johnson.
I love them all covered up in that liquid sunshine. I love how we launched LA Rises. It's a recovery initiative that supports communities hit hardest by the wildfires, including Pasadena.
This legend is also a 5-time NBA champion, 3-time MVP, and Olympic gold medalist. He coaches the Los Angeles Sparks, LAFC, and of course, your back-to-back World Series champions, the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Get it?
This year's Grand Marshal. City, owned by Boys and Club of the West San Gabriel Valley and East Side.
Now, this one is bursting with color, heart, and smiles. With the theme, building kind communities. Its kindness is free, powered by the Boys and Girls Club of West San Gabriel Valley and East Side.
East Side Live. I can see why they won this year's animation award. I saw this one up close too at the Flow Barn. Look at that. They flipped the Three Little Pigs story. Now the wolf is up there helping the whole renovation like he's on Fixer Upper. That's what teamwork looks like there.
I feel like you just read like a childhood book to me real quick. Now, I've been working with the Boys and Girls Club of Metro Los Angeles for a while now, and the annual back-to-school supply drive provides backpacks, notebooks, and other essentials to underserved students, helping them start this.
That's fabulous. This look reminds us that kindness costs nothing. Here in Los Angeles, we have the second largest school district in the country with over 500,000 students.
Wow. And today, those kids are represented by the Los Angeles Unified School District All-District Honor Band.
Under the direction of Anthony L. Wright, this band was created in 1973 to give students in Los Angeles a chance to participate in the Rose Parade.
And since its inception, over 14,000 students have marched through Pasadena. Let's listen. Now, if you're just joining us, then welcome to the 2026 Rose Parade, brought to you by Honda, proud partner of Team USA. And here are the mini therapy horses of Calabasas, California.
Look at these little legs there marching down the street. They're so precious.
These small stallions work hard serving veterans, kids, and first responders. And they aren't just one-trick ponies. These half-pints know how to stand on their hind legs and give high fives.
You think any of them can do the cha-cha song? There's a trail ride coming up. I need to show up. They're so cute.
Yeah, that's fine. Take one. They're going to come back for it.
Visit Mississippi. Creativity Blues. Performance featuring Charlie Warsham.
Mississippi invites you to experience where creativity blooms as their float comes to life, celebrating musical legends, literary greats, and icons like Kermit the Frog, joined by Mississippi's own Charlie Warsham to entertain us.
Hi ho, it's your old pal Kermit the Frog, and I am thrilled to introduce Mississippi's Charlie Warsham, who's about to take the Rose Parade stage with a hoppin' performance of Moving Right Along. Take it away!
Moving right along in times of good times and good news. With good friends you can't lose. This could become a habit. Opportunity knocks once, let's reach out and grab it. Together we'll nab it. We'll hitchhike, bus, or yellow cab it. Moving right along, footloose and fancy free. Getting there is half the fun, come share it with me. Moving right along, it helps to share the load. We don't need no map to keep the show on the road. Here's to the fellas down in the Delta who took the blues to the top. I'm talking would it be the Kingfish? Those cats are out of sight. You can still hear them singing on a Mississippi Saturday night. Hey Jimmy Buffett, can't help but love it. Hot out the speakers like a biscuit out the oven. Kiss an angel, good morning, Mr. Charlie Pride. You know Elvis is the king on a Mississippi Saturday night. Whoa, Vicksburg Natchez, down to Crescent City, Gulf Coast Blues, Lord, it sure is a pity. Don't make a lot of money, baby, that's alright, cause we make a lot of loving on a Mississippi Saturday night. Woo! Let's hear some picking now! Oh yeah! Y'all check this out. Drive up to Oxford, see for yourself. Meredith Faulkner, Eudora Welty. Change this world with the stories they write. You can read the next chapter on a Mississippi Saturday night. Hey! Vicksburg Natchez, down to Crescent City, Gulf Coast Blues, where the shore is a pity. Don't make a lot of money, baby. baby, that's alright. Cause we make a lot of loving on a Mississippi Saturday night. Let's get on home to Mississippi, y'all.
Come on, come through, Charlie. That was Charlie Archman. And that was he's a Mississippi native. And that was the Visit Mississippi Flow Creativity Bloom.
I enjoy that as well. Now, from Jim Henson's Kermit the Frog to legendary authors and artists, this book is a love letter to the state that has been inspiring America for generations.
Mississippi is and they are creativity blooms. Up next is the city of South Pasadena with the
City of South Pasadena with a great picnic heist, winner of the past President Award.
Those answers break the just started. First. Now, South Pasadena won this year's President Award. Most innovative marching up Orange Grove in bright red uniforms is the Arcadia Apache Marching Band and
led by Kevin Sherrill and Tom Plunkett. Apaches are local band Hayden, right here by Arcadia, California.
Now this is their 18th appearance in the parade. They go back to 1956. Let's go down to school letter with our
Well, if you guys want to see more of Brandon and I, you can check us out on the TikTok live stream right now. Back to you, Lonnie, Derek.
All right, Presley. All right, Lonnie, are you ready? Get ready for this. We're going all the way back to 1953 with Love Life.
Oh my goodness, these horses get their name from the area near the River Clyde, being scouted and first arrived in America in the 1840s.
Those days. Now I got some fun facts too. The Love Life delivered the first beer to the White House.
You're telling me these gentle giants are the original DoorDash?
That's what they had their the beer delivered to the door, not like out in front. Yeah, I see our neighborhood grocery store sailing it down. Trader Joe's with your float, our boat.
Yes, you know that is my happy place, man. I love Trader Joe's. I can get the groceries and tasty snacks and leave with the cashiers knowing all my personal business. It's like Branzino is for cashier Brad and I.
Yeah, I love this. You float our boat. Trader Joe's won this year's Wrigley Legacy Award for the best of time. You come back, Pasadena is the birthplace of Trader Joe's, which was this location right here in 1967 with your go-to Trader Joe's. With your go-to Trader Joe's.
Little chocolate cup pretzels and those peanut butter cups. Love it, what's yours?
Well, I'm not a big fan of chocolate, so I'll go with this super sour steak
Next is Rotary with Unite for Good, showcasing how service and teamwork can change communities around the world.
The butterflies, koi ponds, and gazebos, all symbols of growth, healing, and connection.
Now, from clean water to education to reducing polio cases worldwide, Rotary moves when people come together, heal, and impact.
Making their first appearance in the Rose Parade, here is the Minu ZU Gakuin Golden Bears Green Band. Now, the group has won prestigious gold medal at the All Japan Archery Contest 7 times.
I just want to thank you for taking that break. You nailed that pronunciation. And today, the band is State Dance School Cheer Team. The girls are incredible. They won the Japan National Championship
All right, let's give a big aloha to our next group, the Hawaii Power Riders from Wamalawa, Hawaii.
The beautiful long skirt you see flowing over each figure.
Now, the group was founded in 1981 from John and Lita Cook. They led the riders in 9 Rose Parades before passing the reins to their daughter, Leah.
You know, the riders are excited to share their aloha spirit here in Pasadena and provide. This next float takes us under the sea. It's the UPS store and their team sharing skills for success with a kaleidoscope of colors. They won the Director Award for Most Outstanding Artistic Design.
Is coaching his babies during a synchronized swim routine, very similar to how the UPS store empowers students to achieve concept.
Fantastic detail on the fan. Seahorse carries the babies until they hatch, sometimes until 2,000 eggs. Did you know that, Derek? Can you do that?
I cannot do that, and I don't want to do that. That's too many kids. Up next, the Pasadena City College Herald Kevins blessing a fanfare solo. Yes, led by the 107th Rose Queen, Serena Guo. These young women represent schools across the San Gabriel Valley.
Gang recognized gang there.
Okay.
Did you know I was with Mr. Church 97?
I did not know that. What is that the crown from back then?
It still fit my hand.
So you know exactly what these girls get to be a part of.
No, I do not, but I do know this is a huge moment for them. So give your best wave, girls.
Pasadena City College Training Girls is honored to Pasadena, California. Director Peter
Marching in their 97th Rose Parade is the Pasadena City College.
Now these musicians come from Pasadena City College in high schools all over the city. Hundreds auditioned for over 185 schools. Were selected to some out of the agencies. Now while we listen to the band, I got
And let's have another look at these Rose presented by
This area is not there because we are on a high from the ocean,
which creates a desirable weather pattern for growing flowers. For the Rose Parade, we are literally standing on ground zero, where it all started. Beautiful blue blooms that are going to shine so bright on the Rose Parade. My job as floral director is to make sure all these floats that we have are fully decorated, whether it's dry goods or fresh flowers. You really see and understand how much work is put into every single
Our ministry, bringing Christ to the nation.
Celebrating 75 years in the Rose Parade, this is our ministry with their theme, bringing Christ to the nations. And they came equipped with a whole team Jesus blimp.
Now that's how you make an entrance. Jesus said, all are welcome, and they took that literally.
Hallelujah. Hey, if a blimp invites you to church, you go. That's a sign from above. Literally. Have that collective plate. Amen.
And now it's the Indiana University Spirit Squad here to support their number one ranked football team. This is the second time in the winter playing the Rose game.
Indiana beat the Ohio State to earn the top ranking in college football and their third Big Ten championship.
Now it's been 58 years since the Hoosiers last played in a Rose Bowl game. I know it players are excited to take the field.
And we're up here ready to support in style.
You like, whoa, you got a chain. You got a scarf, I like the chain.
Well, if you're going to support a team, you might as well show out, baby.
Okay, I see what you're doing there. Get me a chain. Where can I get a chain?
I got ways.
Now take us out all the way from Bloomington, Indiana, to see Indiana University marching.
Oh, wow. Around since 1896, and in 1927, they got the name march. The band is led by drum major Rose Maria McMahon and features twirling Cindy
some of the most highly regarded vehicles of their time. In the early days of the automobile, widely regarded as a luxury car. This year's Hall of Fame inductees include the legendary Monty Ball and the iconic Bob Stoops.
All right, so here's one of my favorite entries in the parade. It's the Rose Bowl Hall of Fame Class of 2025. Now, first up is Monty Ball, former running back for the Wisconsin Badgers. Now, Ball is the only player with 3 consecutive 100-yard rushing games in the history of the Rose Bowl. Monty was also drafted in the NFL in 2012 and played for the Denver Broncos.
And our second Hall of Fame inductee is former Oklahoma Sooners head coach Bob Stoops. Stoops retired 2017 as Oklahoma's all-time winningest coach. In 2001, he led the Sooners to a national championship victory. Congratulations.
So here comes the city of Alhambra celebrating 97 years in the Rose Parade. And this year, they're bringing the buzz with Be Magical Together, designed by 8th grader Nokhan Lee from Baldwin Elementary. How cool is that?
That is so cool. Look at that giant honey bee out there like the neighborhood auntie that checks on everybody. So cute.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised if she's handing out like peppermint and butterscotch. Stuff like that. Now, the float won this year's Bob Hope Humor Award. That's the spirit of Alhambra, an entire community lifting each other up and building something beautiful.
Now, let me tell you something, Darren. When you be magical together,
okay,
anything can bloom.
The Alabama University, Alabama Crimson Tide.
This is the University of Alabama Spirit Squad supporting their football team playing later today in the 112th Rose Bowl game.
Yes, the Crimson Tide overcame a 17-point deficit to beat Oklahoma in the first round of the college football playoff to be here today.
You know, Alabama's first appearance at the Rose Bowl game was a victory in 1926. A century later, they're taking the field looking for their 6th win in the iconic stadium. Why are you stealing my... Really? I can't have anything original.
But mine's different, though. Mine's like a choker chain. Like, mine's tight.
It's going to choke you all right. Roll Tide, Alabama.
Now, the Crimson Tide are definitely rolling along with some help from the $1 billion base.
MDB representing. Love those colors. The band started in 1912 and got their iconic name in 1920.
Over 400 strong, MDB is directed by Russ Cole. They'll be playing later.
You know, I bet Presley, my girl, has another special guest for us down on the street. Presley!
You are right, Lonnie. I have one of today's on-the-spot Rose Parade this year. White cheer, Peggy, I'm happy to be here. Okay. Peggy is queen of the Pooper Scoopers, which I'm telling you, that's the coolest thing ever. So can you tell us a little bit about your interest in dogs? 36 years. Wow. Coming back because it's so fun. That is so 30 to 35 years. That's amazing. Okay, I just have to ask you, what do you guys do with the gems that you collect? We put the gems in a plastic bag and we tie it up and throw it under the grandstand. And I have an aerosol spray can, so I have enough for you. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, you were amazing, Peggy. Thank you so much. And now a word from our sponsor, Kaiser Permanente, a better idea for healthcare. Thanks, Peggy.
Back in the 1937 American LaFrance Fire Engine, Pastor Green. Hey, Victor Porter and his family, this vehicle returns as one of the rarest and most expensive.
Health insurance, doctors, pharmacies came together and worked as one team. That would be a better idea for healthcare. Kaiser Permanente.
The mayor of Pasadena, fully restored 1936 American LaFrance fire engine, one of only two left in the world there.
Wow, Pasadena has shown so much strength over the past year supporting the surrounding communities affected by the wildfires. And today, this rig rolls as a reminder of how the city always rises together.
Up through. Marching toward us from Allen, Texas, is the Allen Eagle Estradrille Marching Band.
Yeah, with over 500 students marching today, the high school is known for its music program. Besides the marching band, they also have 9 concert bands, 2 ensembles, a percussion ensemble, a pep band, and a drill team.
Ooh, that's amazing. The band marched in the 2006 and 2016 Rose Parade. So I guess we'll see them again in 2036.
And now a message from our friends at Honda, proud partner of Team USA.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda wonderland of your own with a great offer on electrifying new Happy Honda Days today.
Wow, I know they have the Liquid Sunshine today, but all the bands, the equestrian groups have been outstanding. What's your favorite?
You know what? I love the San Diego Zoo Float.
Okay.
That is just wonderful. Those elephants. And, you know, I told you, I went to the float barn. That is so wonderful. If you ever come to Rose Parade, if you try to go to the float barn, you're going to love it, you know.
I love that.
Now, making their sixth appearance in the Rose Parade, this is the Blue Shadows Mountain Drill Team.
Yeah, based in California. Is back right trail leadership.
They're on their voice radio shirt. Come on now.
Explore Louisiana turns up the heat with its Gulf to Gumbo float, celebrating the state's vibrant culture, music, and bayou spirit. Adding a dash of Louisiana flair is Louisiana native and American Idol standout John Foster, performing the classic Louisiana anthem Jambalaya on the Bayou.
Pull the P-road down the bayou. My Yvonne, the sweetest one, me oh my. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, a crawfish pie, a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Michelle. Big guitar, Bill Creek jar, and big game. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Yeah! Come on, dancer, show them something. Jambalaya, a crawfish pie, a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Michelle. Big guitar, Bill Creek jar, and big egg. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, a crawfish pie, a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Michelle. Big guitar, Bill fruit jar, and big ale. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Thank you so much.
Woo, what a showstopper performance from John Foster and Explore Louisiana. I was jamming.
You were jamming? I was jamming too, but I was also hungry. I had some Slappy Mama seasoning, some Louisiana hot sauce for that one. The Pelican Chef is hard at work stirring up shrimp, crab, and a whole lot of Louisiana pride.
With their theme, Golf to Gumbo, Explore Louisiana is all about mixing culture, community, and a lot of heart.
Now, this is the Downey Rose Float Association with the Glow of Achievement, one of the parade's few self-built floats. I mean, it's made by volunteers who spent all year welding, designing it, passing skills from one generation to the next.
This warms my heart, Darren. You know, to hear that the seniors are out here mentoring the kids, showing us what community really looks like. They won this year's Founder Award for Best Volunteer Built Float. Now, that's a glow up.
County Urban School Association with the Global Achievement, winner of the Founder Award.
Now, this is the Scripps Miramar Equestrian Unit driving an original 1870s steam fire pumper, and Lonnie, it still pumps.
It still pumps? Oh, and look who's riding along. Television personality and my friend Carson Presley. Carson grew up with a love for horses and is a world championship rider, baby. If there's anyone who loves a good entrance on a horse, it's Carson. Up next is Sierra Madre Rose Float Association, flipping traditions on its head with their float pancake breakfast.
Look at that firefighter on top of a moving 24-foot ladder, showing off an expert syrup board. Now, I can see why Sierra Madre won this year's Judges Award for most dramatic impact.
It is dramatic, and joining them on board, the real Sierra Madre firefighters and their royal court.
A perfect snapshot of a city where everyone pitches in, even at
Real quick, I got to give a shout out to a couple of amazing white singers, Greg, Jeremy, and Janet. They gave me a fantastic float bar behind the scenes look at this year's parade. It was great. So thank you guys. Oh, baby, here comes Morgan State University's magnificent marching machine, led by Dr. E. Jerome Reed.
Yeah, now Evergreen is one of the most iconic HBCU bands in the country, known for that power, that precision, and that Morgan State pride.
Honey, as an HBCU alumni, I'm jamming. It reminds me of my time there at Prairie View A&M University, the Marching Storm.
Yeah, so you're in the marching band.
Yes, I was. I played telephone, baby.
Oh, that's what you played? Okay. All right.
My pants were popping and my horn was rocking. Ow!
Go ahead. Okay. All right. How about we take a peek at the Rose Parade while Lonnie keeps dancing? The Road to the Rose Parade, presented by Visit California.
All wildlife communicates, and we have to learn how to just take a moment and listen.
We are standing at the edge of our Elephant Valley project, and this is where our African elephant herd lives.
We had a vibrant new habitat we want to feature for the community of the world called Elephant Valley.
I love that it's a challenge to be able to tell a story in a float, because an audience only gets a few seconds to see the float as it goes by.
So it's a process from the conception of us working together. This is a year development for the Rose Parade with our particular float.
It's exciting to see a design on paper, then it's being built, and then the flowers going on.
I mean, the magic in what I do isn't actually doing it. It's when I get to meet people up close. They tell me how excited they are. Some people travel hundreds of miles to be here because it was on their bucket list.